Hannahxxrose is one of the most popular female Minecraft streamers in the world, gaining well over 2 million followers across all their platforms and befriending some of the most popular creators in the space. She started off by streaming on servers like Mineplex and Hypixel and would eventually get invited to the Dream SMP. However, with her being a part of the Minecraft community, things were bound to eventually go south. Creators from the Dream SMP would begin getting cancelled left and right, and it was only a matter of time before Hannah would also get exposed for something. Fans would dig into her past, attempting to uncover possible things that she could have done wrong. Due to this, Hannah would get cancelled multiple times for some slurs that she said during her teenage years and even egotistical actions against smaller creators. But why has Hannahxxrose become one of the most hated creators in the Minecraft scene? Does she deserve this title, or is the community just over-exaggerating? I'm itsJanke. I post weekly documentaries about drama in the gaming community, and today I'm gonna uncover the story of Hannahxxrose and the multiple controversies that have haunted her career. So let's get on with the video. Before Hannahxxrose would become one of Minecraft's largest creators, she would make videos on numerous servers, mainly on Mineplex, where she would prioritize the UHC game mode. UHC was one of the most popular PvP game modes in the early days of the game, and she would gain a decently large fanbase. However, as Mineplex began to die, her channel would grow significantly more when she switched over to Hypixel. On July 7th of 2020, Hannah would begin making content on Bedwars, a significantly more popular game mode than UHC. This was also when Hannah started to really improve her thumbnails, and the views on her videos would begin to speak for themselves. Her videos would begin getting tons more views, and her Twitch channel would also begin to explode. Hannah would eventually get noticed by Dream and invited to the Dream SMP, one of the most popular Minecraft servers in history. This is where she would begin growing exponentially, and her videos would get upwards of 1 million views. Her Twitch channel would also grow well over 1 million followers and 700,000 YouTube subscribers. Although, just as she began growing to new heights, fans would begin to dig up things from her past that would prove to be damaging to her career. Her very first cancellation wouldn't be anything too major. Fans would go to her clips to find out that she used the R slur a few years back.
That's kind of pathetic. Like, you don't just ask someone for a screenie. Like, you don't just stream snipe someone like that. Like, that's kind of retarded. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna follow you on Twitter anymore.
So they would begin posting clips of her saying it all over TikTok. This would pressure Hannah to make a response, saying that she was only 17 at the time and she has matured a lot since then. She also said that she hasn't said anything remotely close to that word since then, and that she was in one of the most toxic Minecraft communities at the time, which was the UHC community, where saying stuff like that was normalized. She would also say that she got a response from a viewer around the time she said it, stating that her using that word deeply offended them. She would then apparently apologize to her community, and again, she said that she hasn't used the word since the incident. Fans then got really mad at her again for only posting her response on TikTok and not Twitter. Hannahxxrose neg would begin trending, with people making whole paragraphs harassing her for a word that she said a few years ago. And Hannah would eventually respond to this by stating, "So let's not normalize saying absolutely horrible things about content creators on the timeline and just throwing the word neg onto it. Just because you put the word neg before doesn't make you a good person for literally writing an entire paragraph harassing me and saying I'm a horrible person." Some smaller controversies would come after this, however, the community would quickly forget about it and move on. This controversy wouldn't have near the same impact on her overall image in comparison to what was about to happen in the near future. In April of 2023, Hannah would get exposed for attacking a small creator who went by the name of Viprah. Viprah was a Minecraft YouTuber who mainly posts content based on the competitive Bedwars scene. He would make a tier list of the most popular Bedwars creators and rank them based on their fan base and also PvP skills. Unfortunately for Hannah, she would get ranked very low as Viprah didn't think she was very good at the game. Hannah would eventually react to the tier list on her stream, and despite her friends not making too big of a deal about it, the same couldn't be said about her.
Hannahxxrose.
Ew.
Wait,
F tier.
Dream is in.
I'm sorry, F tier.
Yeah,
Like,
D or F. I'm going F tier.
I don't really know much about.
I'll go above. I'll go between Fizzy.
Why
and
am I
Warrior.
F? Yeah, they are just putting every popular YouTuber in F tier.
PvP, and also she PvPs by mashing both mouse buttons at the same time. So I.
Oh,
But this is about fan bases. Like, why are you hating on my PvP?
F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier.
Oh, and they think that she's like insane because she does plays with like 7 pearls and like a ton.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember that from.
And her like.
Bro, it's content.
What?
It's better content.
I don't like this guy anymore.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. People want the content. They don't want like god bridging and like a bunch of montages. They don't want like 2,000 star montage. They don't want all that shit. You're boring. And there's a reason I have 2.9 million followers on TikTok and you don't.
After seeing her placement, she would begin to insult and boast her followers to the small creator. In the stream, she would talk about content. However, the tier list was strictly about PvP skills and also their fan base. Sure, she may make better content than the other creators on the list, but she surely isn't better than them at the game. It's also important to mention that this video was posted on Viprah's channel around a year prior to when she reacted to it. She likely was a lot worse at the game than she was in the time she reacted to the video on stream. Viprah would also get a lot of hate from Hannah's fans. Many of them called him a misogynist and said the only reason he put her so low on the list is because she's a girl and she has a mainly girl fan base. So he would go on to create a video about the conflict shortly after it was brought to light due to the backlash that he received from Hannah's diehard community. He would disprove the misogynist accusations with very good evidence and even calls her out for controversial practices she does in her content.
Yeah, so basically I said Hannah is bad at PvP and now I've been labeled as like a huge misogynist in front of a million people. Like, yeah, I just hate women. Like, I only said she's bad at PvP because she's female, totally not because she literally spams both her mouse buttons at the same time. And it's not like she's watching this video directly after one where I plugged like 35 female creators in the description or anything. But no, I said she was bad at PvP, which was so offensive that she went on to flame me for several minutes live in front of her million followers. Yeah, so basically she streams my entire 30-minute video that I spent weeks making for like half her stream, which is already a controversial practice, then puts me on blast in front of her million followers, so I get labeled by the community as a huge misogynist because I said she's bad at PvP, and then is like, yeah, you're welcome for the free clout. Which, like, no, I'm not getting anything from this. If anything, I lost viewers because everyone that would have watched my video has already seen it on your massive Twitch channel and has no reason to watch it on my small, irrelevant channel. And also now thinks I'm a terrible person. But I guess me just, like, being in her general presence is considered clout. I don't know.
Hannah would then go on to make one more response to this whole controversy. It would be a community post responding to Viprah's video stating, "What the heck, haha? I watched your entire 2 videos supporting them and the message behind them. They were great videos because I got tricked into thinking the girls' TikToks were real. Then I wanted to support your content further and I found a video with a segment of me. I definitely wasn't being entirely serious reacting to the tier list. I can't even explain how out of context these clips were. Wow." This likely isn't true due to how hostile she acted after being put on the lowest tiers of the list. And she was likely just trying to clear up her name because she realized how wrong she was about saying that on her stream. She also deleted this post only a couple minutes after it was posted, which further proves that she likely made it in the spur of the moment and she didn't actually believe what she was saying. The evidence provided by Viprah was enough to get majority of Twitter on his side. However, there were a couple diehard fans who would end up doxing another popular Twitter account called Hypixel Cringe for stating it's embarrassing how immature Hannahxxrose fans are, DMing the account with their address and the picture of their house. It's clear that this controversy just got taken completely out of hand and honestly should have never happened in the first place. I'm not trying to blame everything on Hannah because it wasn't all her fault, but to be fair, she shouldn't have been boasting her followers to anybody. This wouldn't be the only controversy, however, as shortly after she would say something again, but in a different stream and playing on a different server. Hannah would be doing a typical stream on Hoplite until she heard a random player shout, "Hi Hannah."
Yo, Hannah.
Why am I getting stream sniped?
This caused her to immediately jump to the conclusion that this player was stream sniping her, and one of the viewers leaked her nickname on the server. So she would attempt to find the chatter's name and ban them.
Wow, that was so deserved. That was so deserved, guys. Like, do you guys know what I mean? Like, why does this person know it's me? Mods, you can go to the VOD and ban whoever is leaking my nick. And like, well, sorry, VAC ban, you are getting banned.
And I know you are a longtime maybe viewer. I don't know if you're even a viewer of me anymore, but you are getting banned. Don't reveal my nick to other streamers. And actually, Gavin, you're getting banned too, because I don't know why you're saying Hannah accused you of teaming in this person's chat as well.
Again, this would prove to be another spur of the moment thing, as Hannah would get a lot of backlash for going in someone else's stream for the intent of finding someone to ban them. She would eventually apologize to Boa, who is the streamer that she used to ban the chatters, as she stated that she felt bad because he was really nice, and typically Hoplite streamers would act much worse than she did in the situation. However, with the influence that she has, there should be no excuse. Her viewers will likely replicate the way that she acts when she dies in game, especially with a following of over 1.3 million people on Twitch. She has a major influence. And I just want to state the fact that I really don't think Hannahxxrose is a bad person. I just think that she's made some bad decisions when it comes to what she says to people in her content, especially when she's going after other creators who are only a fraction of her size. Viprah only had around 40k subs when she reacted to him on her stream, and she used a random Hoplite streamer to find and ban a chatter. If you guys went on to enjoy today's video, then do be sure to drop a like and also subscribe for more videos like this. Let's try to get 5,000 likes on today's video. Also, click the video on screen to see the lost friends of Tommy in it, and join my Discord server on screen as well. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one.